Welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Don Sutton. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boog, he's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles.
Wow, Boog. First pitch of the night, and looks like the strike zone's a little small.
7-10.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And another ball. Fastball for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Luis Gonzalez.
Hey!
Oh, 1 now. Popped up. Muncy settles under this one. And there's one down. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Marte steps in, one of the toughest outs in any lineup.
You know, he brings that veteran presence, just a steady force year after year. He's one of those guys you can rely on to produce over the course of a long season.
And that one fouled off. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Runners at the corners here, one away. This is Corbin Carroll. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runners at the corners, one away here in the second game of the series. In the air to left center. Base hit! And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
First and second, one out. Steve Finley now at the plate. In there at the knees. Strike one.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
2 on, 1 out. That one in the dirt and gets away. Runners stay where they are. That's ball one. Next offering is fouled back.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Save!
He made it.
Second and third with one gone.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Marte, the runner at third. Carroll at second with 1 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. 2 for 4 in the game last night. Off the mark there, and that's ball one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Just missed.
That's inside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. back here at Chavez Ravine. And getting the start for Arizona, Merrill Kelly. What do you look for here?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Jackie Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Second baseman, number 42, Jackie Robinson.
Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting second.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now. As per usual, one of the best players in the sport, Kyle Tucker.
Ah, Boog, what a great talent. I mean, the kind of player who can dominate a game at times, be a perennial all-star. He's going to take home some hardware as well. I mean, he's one of the best in the game today and always fun to watch.
Now the number 2 hitter, Gil Hodges. 1 run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Left field. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The 0-2. And they'll do it again. The 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swings through it for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
No, that's a ball.
Here's a 1-1.
Oh!
Fastball is outside. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Betts under it. And there's one down.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Ball. Ball two.
Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the pitcher for the D-backs, Merrill Kelly. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0.
Hey! Nope,
Seems
that's
like
off the plate.
it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Duke.
Here's a big power threat, Duke Snyder. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. And foul ball. Stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. On the ground to first. He steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. On the ground, right side. Makes a sliding stop. Nicely done for the out. Dodgers go down quietly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in L.A., here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
That one close, that's a ball. Ruled the ball. And that's ball 1. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Luis Gonzalez stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Just missed. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
One out, runner at second. Here's Ketel Marte. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Way inside. Man at second. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
So they're trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, because that's where the potential for damage exists.
Almost got him.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Foul ball there. Man on second, 2 down. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. He goes down looking. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Dodgers nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Well, Singy, as we talked about earlier, he was dominant in his last start. and doing the same thing again today.
Yeah, Boog, in total control on the mound in this one. What a run he's on. Let's see if he can keep this thing going.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Now the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Kelly in his 8th season, 37 years young, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2010. The 1-2 just missed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground to third. Nice grab. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit.
Huh.
Oh, and 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Ball one there.
Ball.
That one misses. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Don Sutton will hit next. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt.
Nope. Ball one.
The 1-0.
Pitcher at the plate, obviously no fear in trying to attack this guy. He's just having problems finding his own.
And another ball.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought he clipped the corner.
There's the strike. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. And ball
That's 4. Take your base.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1 so far. And he lays down a bunt. Marte flips it, but it's not in time. Base hit.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
So bases all loaded up. Gil Hodges getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Late that time, and it's strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
In there, got him looking for the K. Huge strikeout there. Hodges thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. All loaded up. Kyle Tucker, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Oh.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Outside with a breaking ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. That is the inning. And the Dodgers leave him loaded. And it remains 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Start of the fourth. Steve Finley stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Wow, short work to send him back in to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Moreno takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. And that is out of play. Here's a 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman Pavin
2 outs,
Smith.
base is empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith. 0 for 1. He was robbed of a hit on a diving catch his first time up. That one in the dirt. Ball 1.
Nope, that's away.
Two down, nobody on. That one misses. Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that'll do it. Diamondbacks down quickly, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in L.A., well, Singy, it's still early, but he's pacing towards another standout performance on the mound.
Yeah, in complete command right now. Fastball's got late life, and his breaking stuff is just biting.
First offering way inside, almost got him.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So digging in, Duke Snider. He's 0 for 1.
No, that's a ball.
The Dodgers trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That's the ball.
And another ball. Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
1 down. And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Snider runs. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat.
No, that's a ball.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That's off the inside corner. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch is outside. Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. Man at first, 1 away. Good job to fight that one off. Base hit into right center. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's Mookie Betts. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Two on, 1 out. And strike 1 to Mookie Betts. On On the ground to third. Tags the runner for one. Double play.
No, he's out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 4. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Dodgers nothing. This is NL West action on back here at Chavez Ravine. We go to the top of the 5th. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a 2-2. And Nato is set down on strikes. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Stepping in, Merrill Kelly.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. Swings through that high fastball. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. Singled back in the first and scored their only run. He's 1 for 2.
Strike 1.
Two down, nobody on. There's a strike.
Oh.
One, two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Dodgers nothing. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here in LA, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
In the air to left center. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, pitcher Don Sutton.
Don Sutton digs in now. Walked his first time. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Lined into right. And the tying run is on base.
Well, pitcher comes through, Boog, and now he won't let his teammates forget it. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So up next, Jackie Robinson, 1 for 2. Out towards left center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman
Gil Hodges steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's in there at the knees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Way out front for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. Sutton leads off first with 2 down to the inning. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the Show LA. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Digging in, Luis Gonzalez.
Left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 0-2. Fastball is outside. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman
Ketel Marte up to the plate. And that's off
a
the
ball.
inside edge. And that is ball 1. Marte wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. And that one is downstairs. And now 3-0. And there's ball 4.
Base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport.
In the dirt. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. That one misses. That's 5 straight. And there's the strike. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Finley now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boog. No chance of stopping the outside pitch. And now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
Man at second.
Ball. Outside.
Not close with that one. And now it's 3-2. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Clearly didn't want to mess with them right there. So I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
First and second, 2 outs. Gabriel Moreno now at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Dodgers have some action in their pen. Tanner Scott, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Dreyer also getting ready. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
So this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 6th inning, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Close, but called a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Ball to strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball 2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. King Tuck goes down on strikes.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Muncy to hit. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Swing and a foul straight back. The Diamondbacks up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Activity in the bullpen. Paul Sewald, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Thompson getting loose as well. The 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Center fielder, Duke Snyder.
Now it's going to be Duke Snyder. Inside.
Inside.
Ball 1. That one ripped right center field. This one's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Dodgers nothing.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Tanner Scott.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Leading off, Pavin Smith.
Arizona, first baseman, Pavin Smith.
Well, these Diamondbacks, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Hit hard on the ground is short. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
With all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Oh, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
That's off the corner.
Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Scott, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Here's a 2-0. Slider right there. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 1-2-3 go to Diamondbacks. They lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Paul Sewald.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. Will Smith to the plate. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Mookie Betts. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at the plate here at the bottom of the 7th. Rip, but it curls foul. Here's the 2-2. And
Oh.
Mookie takes.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bert.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
One out man at first. At the plate, Andy Pajas. Right through there for a strike. And the 0-1. And it's fouled off. Smith at first, one gone.
Oh, lay off that pitch down.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That's a really good take.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Stays alive. Two on the way. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. Tanner Scott waiting to bat for the Dodgers. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter. Freddie Freeman. He represents the go-ahead run. And that one is lifted in the air. Gonzalez on the move. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. One left for LA. They're down 1-0.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and a new
Number
arm on the
3,
mound to start the eighth. Edwin Diaz. Well, one-run game. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. 1 for 3. 0-2 now.
Oh!
That
Yep,
hit him.
that got him.
And
Take
the
your bait.
leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Diamondbacks, left fielder.
Now up next for Arizona, Luis Gonzalez. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Oh, an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Jack Dreyer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Broxton getting cranked up as well.
Ball inside.
Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer.
Oh.
Outside low, ball 2. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Here's a tapper towards short. Over to Jackie to get one. Over to first, safe.
Up next.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
One out man at first. Ketel Marte, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Tap foul at the plate.
Ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Carroll, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering is foul back. The 0-2. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Going, gone. He crushes that one to center field. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Edwin Diaz departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Jack Dreyer on the pitch here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Steve Finley will hit next. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
No, that's a ball.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 8th. Off the plate inside.
That's a ball.
Ball 2.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
2 down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Finley off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Here's the 0-2. That's the third. Muncy. And that's the third out. D-backs had a pair on the homer. It's now 3-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
Back
Arizona,
now, new pitcher
number
on the mound as we
35,
roll into the bottom of the 8th, Taylor Clark. So back to the top of the order. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson. The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
That one fouled hard the other way. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2.
That's a ball. That's a ball.
Misses outside. That one drilled left field. That's back there. It bangs off the wall. And the bottom of the 8th starts with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Gil Hodges steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch swinging. Man at second. On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. So here's Kyle Tucker now, 0 for 3 in this one. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. That one ripped but foul. One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Good eye right there. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So that removes their last challenge. In the dirt, blocked. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. This one smoked, could be trouble. Here comes Jackie flying around third. And they cut the lead to 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
One out. Runner at second. Here comes Max Muncy. Pitch
That's
misses.
the ball.
Ball 1. Tying run at the plate.
Ball 2.
That one missed.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Duke Snyder would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. The tying run at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Man, that slider bearing into your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Taylor Clark will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for Arizona.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kevin Ginkel.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the center fielder, Duke Snyder, known for his late inning heroics. Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1. That one pulled foul. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Called out on strikes. They limit the damage here. Dodgers with a run scoring double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back. It's the top of the
Number
ninth. And there's a new
8,
pitcher on the mound. Emmett Sheehan. Digging in,
Leading off
Pavin
for the
Smith.
Diamondbacks, first baseman Pavin Smith.
Sliced hard but foul. Here's a 1-1. Down the line, it's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Arenado stands in now and watches strike one. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Smith, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Grounder might be two. The flip. There's one. To Hodges in time. That's an inning-ending double play. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. Diamondbacks lead this one 3-1. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA.
Now pitching for Arizona.
Back now as they hand the ball to a
81,
fresh arm to
Ryan
start the bottom of the ninth. Ryan Thompson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading off
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Thompson going for save number 1 in this spot. A former first-round pick back in 2018.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
And he swings through that one.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
The 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Here's Betts. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. That one hammered left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And gone. Mookie Betts blasts one out. And we are all tied up.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boo. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Andy Pappas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss at a slider. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one a little bit high, and now it's even 1-1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Marte tosses to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Dave Roberts. He represents the winning run. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Towards first, Smith takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Now here is Jackie Robinson.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run. Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Robinson trying to send this to extra innings. Got him swinging. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. So they push across the 2 runs they needed in the bottom of the 9th, and we'll play on. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Pitching for the
We're
Dodgers,
back, and on the mound is the
38,
closer, Eric Gagne. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo.
Well, not easy to bounce back mentally after blowing the lead in the bottom of the ninth, but we'll see what this team has on the road in extras.
The 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
Ball. Hot.
That's
Ball
too
three.
low. Ball 3. Luis Gonzalez would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Three-two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch, and he walked it. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
Exactly what they needed him to deliver there, a quality at bat. Now the pressure's on to find a way to get him home.
Substitution being made at first. Here's the pinch runner for Arizona, Jordan Lawler, deploying some added speed as they look to take the lead. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Muncy tossed to second to Hodges, and they turn 2.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Strike. Woo.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of the 10th.
Oh.
Action in the pen down there. Alex Vesia, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Broxton warming up as well. This one in the air, center field. Snyder on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Nothing across here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching for Arizona,
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the
Cade
mound in the bottom
Stroud.
half of the inning. Cade Stroud.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Gil Hodges steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout.
That's a ball.
This guy's got good power with one swing.
That's the ball.
He can win it for him.
2-0 count, you really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And that one fouled off. The 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Infield shifted to the pull side. First pitch way inside a fastball.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 1-1. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Michael Soroka up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. High fly ball out to center field. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman.
Here's Max Muncy.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Out of here. Ball game.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.